Have you ever wondered if the art you love, the music that moves you, was created by a human or a machine? Have you ever paused mid-scroll and questioned the origin of a breathtaking image, a haunting melody, or a line of poetry that seemed to read your mind? The images we see, the stories we hear, their origins are becoming harder and harder to trace. We find ourselves in an era where the boundary between human ingenuity and artificial intelligence is not just blurring, but dissolving right before our eyes. We're standing at a crossroads, a pivotal moment in history where the lines are blurring and the very definition of creativity is being challenged. This isn't just a technological shift, it's a philosophical one. For centuries, we've held creativity as a sacred, uniquely human trait. It's the fire of Prometheus, the spark of divine inspiration, the very soul of our species, expressed in color, sound, and word. But now, that fire is being replicated in silicon. The spark is being coded into algorithms, artificial intelligence. It's no longer the stuff of science fiction novels or distant future predictions. It's here, now, learning, adapting, and creating alongside us. And it forces us to ask, what does this mean for the future of art? What does this mean for us? For some, AI is a terrifying specter, a digital ghost in the machine, poised to make human artists obsolete. This fear is palpable. It echoes in the studios of painters, the practice rooms of musicians, and the late-night sessions of writers. The argument is that AI doesn't create, it mimics. It scrapes the vast archives of human culture, every masterpiece, every pop song, every forgotten doodleland, reassembles the pieces into a polished, yet hollow, facsimile. It's a machine churning out soulless, generic content that floods our feeds and dulls our senses, prioritizing quantity over quality and novelty over genuine emotional depth. Think about it. A system capable of producing thousands of images in the time it takes a painter to mix a single color on their palette. This fear isn't just about job security. It's about the very integrity of art itself. Critics argue that we are outsourcing our imagination, handing over the keys to our most intimate form of expression to a non-sentient entity. A prominent digital artist recently called this trend the Great Homogenization, a future where art loses its soul and becomes a predictable, algorithmically optimized product. We risk a world where every song follows the same hit formula, every movie poster looks interchangeable, and every poem lacks the messy, beautiful imperfection of the human heart. The fear is that in our rush to embrace this new technology, we might inadvertently erase the very thing that makes art matter: the human struggle, the personal story, the unique fingerprint of a single, irreplaceable mind. But what if that's not the end, but the beginning of something new? What if this wave of fear is just the shadow cast by a much brighter dawn? For every artist who fears replacement, there's another who sees liberation. A new generation of creators is emerging who don't view AI as a competitor, but as a collaborator. A powerful new instrument in the grand orchestra of human expression. For them, AI is a paintbrush that can render dreams, a co-writer that can break through creative blocks, and a synthesizer that can compose sounds no human has ever heard before. It's a force multiplier for the imagination. From this perspective, AI doesn't destroy creativity, it amplifies it. It democratizes it. Suddenly, the technical barriers that once stood in the way of creation begin to fall. You no longer need years of expensive training to visualize a fantastical world or a full orchestra to score your short film. The power to create is being placed into the hands of more people than ever before. AI becomes a tool that lets anyone, anywhere, turn imagination into reality. It's a bridge between the vision in your mind and the art you can share with the world. Maybe creativity isn't dying. Maybe it's evolving. And maybe we are just witnessing the birth of a new renaissance. Powered not by patrons and guilds, but by processors and people. And maybe, just maybe, this evolution forces us to ask a deeper question. What makes art human? For so long, we defined our creativity by the skill of our hands, the precision of our craft. But if a machine can replicate that skill, does it devalue the art? Or does it force us to look beyond the surface, beyond the technique, and into the heart of the matter? We are being pushed to reconsider what we truly value in a creative work. Is it the process? The long hours of painstaking labor, the frustration, the happy accidents, the physical struggle of bringing an idea to life? Is it the imperfection? The single stray brushstroke, the slight waver in a singer's voice, the raw, unpolished edges that betray the artist's vulnerability and humanity? Or is it the emotion that art evokes, that spark of connection that transcends language and culture? The feeling of being seen, understood, and moved. That intangible moment when a piece of art reaches out and reminds us that we're alive, that we're not alone in our joy, our wonder. Perhaps the true art isn't the object itself, but the bridge it builds between the creator's soul and our own. If we look back, we'll see that this is a familiar story. When the camera first appeared, painters decried it as a soulless machine that would kill the art of portraiture. They said, why would anyone need a painting when a photograph can capture reality perfectly? When synthesizers arrived, many musicians proclaimed it was the end of real music, a plastic imitation that could never replicate the warmth of acoustic instruments. But art didn't die. It adapted. It transformed. It found new ways to speak. Photography didn't replace painting. It freed it from the burden of pure representation, paving the way for Impressionism, Cubism, and abstract expressionism. Synthesizers didn't end music. They birthed entire new genres, from synthpop to electronic dance music, expanding the sonic palette available to all. In each case, the tool was initially seen as a threat, but it ultimately became a catalyst. It pushed artists to innovate, to redefine their purpose, and to explore new frontiers of expression. It forced them to focus on what the machine could undo, to convey a point of view, to tell a story, to capture a feeling. Artificial intelligence is just the next chapter in that same story. It is the latest, most powerful tool to enter the artist's studio, and like the camera and the synthesizer before it, it challenges us, frightens us, and ultimately invites us to create in ways we have yet to imagine. So, where does that leave us? If creativity is the essence of being human, what happens when machines learn to create too? Does it diminish us, or does it elevate the conversation? Maybe the true power of art doesn't come from how it's made, but from the way it makes us think, feel, and connect. A powerful story can move us to tears, whether it was written with a quill pen or prompted into existence. A beautiful image can inspire awe, whether it was painted with oils or rendered by a neural network. The art is in the experience, the human response. So, whether you see AI as a threat or a tool, one thing is certain. The future of creativity won't be written by humans or machines alone. It will be written by both, in a partnership that we are only just beginning to understand. The question isn't whether AI can create, but whether we'll still care who the creator is. Thank you for watching. If this conversation resonated with you, consider subscribing for more explorations into art, technology, and what it means to be human.